Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and John. And the Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ohio State's offense will go on the attack first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
You throw the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Minnesota's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And
he hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time. Turning it on! Got enough for the first down. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Fights off the defender. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he's got some space. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's. Jim's still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Jukes his way for more. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The running back has it. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Luis. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man, makes the grab. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Spears. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Finds the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining 1st half than you? And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Handoff to the lone back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll go to the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. In this defense, its head is spinning. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. quickly to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 27 over Colorado State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. working that left side.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally with the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain or no first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And, man, this offense just is searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. Right on the money. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab on the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They want to run this quarterback. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a very good punt under the pressure. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Looking for an early chunk play, read option to the right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 11 over North Carolina.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got get stuck in reverse, they hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down coming up.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Minnesota! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Bringing it back. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Unloads to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a way to set him up.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Abraham. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Fires left. Got him in the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Punch it out of the air.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
It's complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.